Section 2. Common physical conditions in the property a buyer should investigate. Because every buyer and every property is different, the physical property conditions requiring investigation will vary. Repairs, remodeling, and new construction. The seller may have made repairs or added a room to the property. The buyer should feel comfortable that the work was done properly, or have an expert evaluate the work. Request copies of permits, invoices, or other documentation regarding the work performed. Square footage. Square footage on the MLS printout or as listed by the county assessor's records is often only an estimate and generally should not be relied upon for the exact square footage in a property. An appraiser or architect can measure the property size to verify the square footage. If the square footage is important, you should have it confirmed by one of these experts during the inspection period in a resale transaction and prior to executing a contract in a new home transaction. Roof. If the roof is 10 years old or older, a roof inspection by a licensed roofing contractor is highly recommended. Swimming pools and spas. If the property has a pool or a spa, the home inspector may exclude the pool or spa from the general inspection, so an inspection by a pool or spa company may be necessary. The Arizona Realtors Residential Purchase Contract provides guidance for the buyer to investigate all applicable state, county, and municipal swimming pool barrier regulations and acknowledge receipt of the Arizona Department of Health Services approved private pool safety notice. The state requirements contained in this notice may be superseded by local swimming pool barrier ordinances that are equal to or more restrictive than the state requirements. Septic and other on-site wastewater treatment facilities. If the home is not connected to a public sewer, it is probably serviced by an on-site wastewater treatment facility, conventional septic or alternative system. A qualified inspector must inspect any such facility within 6 months prior to the transfer of ownership. For information on current inspection and transfer of ownership requirements, contact the specific county environmental health agency where the property is located or the Arizona Department of Environmental Quality. Sewer. Even if the listing or the SPUDS indicates that the property is connected to the city sewer, a plumber, home inspector, or other professional should verify it. Some counties and cities can perform this test as well. Water/well issues. The property may receive water from a municipal system, a private water company, or a well. You should investigate the availability and quality of the water to a property, as well as the water provider. A list of Arizona's water companies is available at the Arizona Corporation Commission. Arizona is undertaking several stream adjudications, which are court proceedings to determine the extent and priority of water rights in an entire river system. For information regarding water uses and watershed affected by these adjudications, and the forms upon the sale of property, visit the Department of Water Resources online. The Central Arizona Groundwater Replenishment District functions to replenish groundwater used by its members, individual subdivisions, and service areas of member water providers. Homeowners pay an annual assessment fee which is collected through the county property tax process based on the amount of groundwater serviced to member homes. Soil problems. The soil in some areas of Arizona has clay-like tendencies, sometimes referred to as expansive soil. Other areas are subject to fissures, subsidence, and other soil conditions. Properties built on such soils may experience significant movement, causing a major problem. If it has been disclosed that the property is subject to any such soil conditions, or if the buyer is concerned about the soil conditions or observes evidence of cracking, the buyer should secure an independent assessment of the property and its structural integrity by a licensed, bonded, and insured professional engineer. Previous fire or flood. If it is disclosed that there has been a fire or flood on the property, a qualified inspector should be hired to advise you regarding any possible future problems as a result of the fire or flood damage and/or any subsequent repairs. For example, if the property was not properly cleaned after a flood, mold issues may result. Your insurance agent may be able to assist you in obtaining information regarding fire, flood, or past damage to the property. Pests. Cockroaches, rattlesnakes, black widow spiders, scorpions, termites, and other pests are common in parts of Arizona. Fortunately, most pests can be controlled with pesticides. Scorpions, on the other hand, may be difficult to eliminate. If the buyer has any concerns, or if the spuds indicate the seller has seen scorpions or other pests on the property, seek the advice of a pest control company. Bedbugs. Infestations are on the rise in Arizona and nationally. Roof rats. Roof rats have been reported in some areas by Maricopa County Environmental Services. Termites. Consumer information is available from the Arizona Department of Agriculture. Bark beetles have been reported in some forested areas.